Gotcha. Hello yet again. We are out exploring, this time surprise surprise, beside a lake. We're down at Smith's Lake, which is just south of Foster. We're having a look around. We're trying to find find some old relics. We'll leave it at that for now. Not easy to find info on this. We're actually walking along the lake shoreline, trying to work backwards off a map location that may or may not be correct. So yeah, we haven't been walking long. There's definitely no track here that we can find, but figuring there's no track. You got a track? Well, I mean, it's not an official track. Oh, you're talking kayak. I'm not worried about the kayak. There's no official track. We're just following as best we can the shoreline, which may turn out to be a dud, because if we come up against a creek or anything, we're not dressed for river crossings or creek crossings or anything. But we'll see how we go. So we're still walking along this shoreline, having a look. Not a bad walk, like it's flat, but like I said, we're just kind of tracing backwards on the map. So we'll keep walking and see what we can find. We're still walking. Not a bad spot to, great view to go for a walk. Uninterrupted views of the lake and the island, and Stick Boy with his stick yet again. Alright, we're going to go to the corner of the little peninsula here, and if we can't find them, we're going to, we may have to chalk up a fail. This is genuinely further than what it says on the map. We will get out the GPS and triple check it, but we may have gotten a bum steer. I've seen a photo of them, I know they're real, and you can see the water in the background, but we can't find them. Walking, walking, walking. See, I'm not seeing anything. Like, it's marked as a touristy relic thing. There's no tracks, there's no nothing. We're sort of getting into the, can't even hear the cars going past on the road anymore. We're that far over. But anyway, we'll get up to this corner here, see what we can see, check the GPS, and hopefully work out what is going on. We were within 300 meters of the pin, and we've been walking. We're not slow. We've walked 300 meters. We've walked past that. Unless I removed them. Why would you remove them? They're just concrete hexadecidic them things. I'm not sure why you would remove them. So we've actually walked past the island now. So that first view of the island on our right is now the island behind us. We may have gotten a bum steer here. This could be, we're out on the peninsula. We're going to pause and look at the map. Yeah, look at the GPS here. Update from the newsroom. We overestimated how far we walked. We thought we'd walked around the peninsula. We hadn't. It's only a little side part of lake. We've got to go around this peninsula proper, and we should be able to see them. It's getting very rocky through here. Watch ankles. And so quiet. Let's stand still for a second and just see how quiet it is. Like, how quiet is that? Very. And if anyone wants to really scroll back, when we did the Wallangat River camp a while ago, Wallangat River, the road to Wallangat River is in that little, you go up there into that national park. So there you go. we're kind of back where we were at that camp, but we weren't checking for ruins back then. We shall continue walking carefully. As you can see, these rocks are just
definitely not
slow going, not rolling an ankle, not busting a foot on these. This is just a walk.
I roll my ankles too much.
I wish I'd worn me boot. I didn't wear the boots. I wore some shoes because I thought we'd be walking the shoreline, but Mr. Stick has got his boots, so he's still wearing them in. Kind of wish I brought me boots now.
You know how they were covered in dirt before?
Yeah.
What happened to it?
They got to clean. They got to clean.
Remember how we were in the water?
Yep. I remember.
We were in a lane. Wait for me.
I'm waiting. So there's the peninsula. So this is the tip of the peninsula, I'm going to say. Yes, because that side goes back, that side goes back. So if we go around this peninsula, we should be able to find what we've been looking for.
Tank barriers.
Tank barriers. Oh, I hope there's not just one or two. There's a photo of a few of them, but it's all right. And we're missing Caleb today. He wasn't feeling quite up to the adventure mode today, so he's going to, oh, sharpie knifey. Oh. Someone's lost their fishing knife. That's not a knife, that's a fishing knife.
Free fishing knife, I guess.
I think he's going to stay home and do some research. Anyway, whatever he's up to, we're back into it next week. Oh, I see off in the corner of my eye in the distance.
I see them.
Don't tell them yet. Leave them in suspense.
I see them.
Leave them in suspense.
Like big rocks. I mean big rocks.
Oh, you ruined it now. Now everybody wants me to pan up so they can see. Is it pan up? Scroll up. Look up so they can see. But we're gonna. Oh no! We lost the fishing knife. And oh, I don't know what that's the feather off. That is a very thick feather. I'm going to say, how big are pelican feathers? That could be the end of a pelican feather. We won't be hanging on to that. It's a bit sad. Oh, hello. This one looks better. That can go in the collection. That's a cool feather.
Look, it's got like an eye hole.
That's got an eye hole. Look, it's got an eye hole. Yeah, I saw it. It's erosion. Alright, let's keep going. We're holding these folks in suspense of what we're looking for. So the guesstimate would be, we'll put a little ping on the map of where we pulled over and walked down, which seemed to be, we drove past 3 or 4 times trying to work out an access spot. We've parked opposite 2 houses on the side of the road, so it's not really a parking spot, but it is off the road, in under the shade of a tree, blah blah blah, so it's semi-safe parking spot, I guess. We'll put a ping on the map where we started, and then of course a map marker for where we're headed. That way, if you feel
The rocks are trying to take
you want to come and have a look at, oh, there we go, tank barriers.
Ooh,
Let's get some closer. If you really want to go for a walk along here, this is,
really good spot to walk.
it's a flat track, but as you can see,
Rocky.
it is rocky. It's a slow stroll across the rocks. Oh, so this is it. We have, oh, a slippery rock. Are you stuck? Are you stuck in that tree? He made it. He shall not give up. This is it.
Where's the military coming from?
Well, that's part 2. We were told there was a tunnel or a something nearby you could see, but so the logic behind these being here was to stop tanks getting up into, I'll double check, I am pretty sure it was stop tanks getting up the lake into town, into Foster. How is,
Because this is probably the spot they got up from.
how is just 12 of these supposed to stop? What? I was expecting like huge, right across the middle of the lake. That's why I kind of wondered why we couldn't see them. I thought there was supposed to be some huge, I mean, I thought, yeah, I honestly thought there'd be more, like they'd be spread all across the shoreline. That's what we were looking for. That's it, folks. I'm sorry.
Oh, baby.
That's it. That's all there are. Like, and you can see how they're, like, compared to Dawson, who's 10, they're not big. I thought there was like an encampment of them. They surrounded the shoreline to keep the tanks out of town. That was the premise. Well, I mean, we found them, so there's no disappointment in finding them, but I'm disappointed in how they, like, yeah. I was kind of imagining like a military installation of them or something, not just 10 random, 11, what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. That's it. There's 12. Do I sound disappointed? Because I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping, you know, all the way up this shoreline here, right around the end there, like to coming in up the middle of the lake and drop the tanks off. Oh, we can't. There's 12.
13.
There's 13 concrete piers that don't even. I don't know. Well.
14.
Well. It was a nice walk. Wow. Oh, okay, I won't misrepresent it. It was cool to find them because it's something we haven't done before. We haven't been here before.
Where's the supposed tunnel?
But that's what someone said. There's a tunnel nearby you can walk through. I don't see a tunnel. I don't see a track. I don't see...
Anything.
There's nothing to signify that anything else happened here other than someone dropped off 13 concrete things. There's nothing else here. There's no fences, there's no posts. There's one post there which is behind that last pylon. Were you expecting more?
A lot more.
A lot more, yeah. Great scenery, but well, anyway, we are going to head back to the car. Can I hide my disappointment? We're going to head back to the car. That was definitely not the adventure we thought it was, but it was still an adventure in itself. We have walked to and found the World War II anti-tank barricade. As long as you land on this shore right here, you cannot get past in your World War II tank. Don't worry about all the other shoreline that's all open up. Maybe it was maybe they started, maybe that's the answer. Maybe they started because 1945 they're like, oh no, we need to protect the lake, and a day later they went, look, we know you've dropped 13 of them, but the war's finished. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Well, we are going to wander back through all these wonderful rocks, and we maybe just head home then. We'll see how we go. We may find something else. We'll keep looking, but we're going to have a bit of a look up through the bush and see if we can even find a track up to the road. But yeah, that's it, folks. There's the view. The most unique view on the side of Smith's Lake. The 13 concrete pylons. Are they pylons? They're tetrahedrons. Triangles. 13 triangles on the side of the lake. Yeah, we're back. We're back at the car, or very close. So when you come out, there's a blue kayak there. I don't know if it's a permanent resident, but that gets you around onto that first peninsula towards the first island. We parked there's a canoe there, and then we parked at the end of this little track here. So obviously we're not the first people to think of parking there, but yeah, that's the view. So you come down off the road, that's the view. You can probably see the canoe through there, and then that first peninsula, second peninsula around past the island gives you an idea. And we just we parked up here off the road. There is a sign there, Lakesway, Foster 32, but we're also parked directly opposite two houses. So that was probably the better idea than trying to squeeze, because as you see by that guardrail pretty much sits on the side of the road like that for a while. So yeah, we thought that was a good spot. But there you go. That's the track we found in.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. Step over this way so Dave can. Well, we had an adventure. We went looking for. Our imagination kind of told us, ooh, tank bollards and interesting things like that. Let's go and find this abandoned military base on the side of the lake and explore it and everything else. And of course, reality was there was a few concrete tank barriers. But hey, we've been there. We went and had a look. We found it. We know where it is. Yeah, it was an afternoon out down beside the lake. Beautiful lake. Just that scenery. Like, have a look at that. Just I mean, even if you just come down here and park your chair and listen to the waves. We are going to continue on our way for this afternoon. What's our next adventure? I don't know. We won't tell you. We won't preempt because we don't know. Sometimes we have a plan.
Our next adventure.
This is true. Sometimes we have a plan, and sometimes we just go, hey, let's go check out this, or someone says that, or so we're happy to get out and have an adventure. If you have somewhere you think we should go and have a look at, let us know.
Comment it down in the
Yeah,
put it down in the
leave
comments.
a comment. We're happy to explore. We're happy to have an adventure places, not 5 hours away.
Not all the way to Sydney.
Somewhere interesting is always on the go. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. We'll find out what that is. We'll find out what next time is next time. See ya.
Bye. Thank you.